I'm not touching anything this time. Anything. Crazy. I'm not touching anything this time. I knew better. I thought I would just pull it down so I could get off my legs, and it glitched out on me. Hi, guys. How are you this evening? How's your Saturday evening going? You know what? I'll just sit on a pillow then. Yeah, it just totally glitched out on me. All I could see was this guy right here up close. It was weird. How are you guys doing? I am sitting by the fire. I rearranged in here because last time Evelyn told me she was rearranging, and I rearranged. So now I am way back against the wall, and I can't really get closer to the fire because the sparks pop out, and it's just too dangerous. A couple times sparks have popped out too close to my bed. I sleep at this end, so dangerous. But I did rearrange. What are you using to stream? Direct on YouTube or another program? I am just using my straight up YouTube. I don't know how anything works yet. And it's too new for me to worry about it at this moment. But I'd like to figure it out. This laptop is not trustworthy. It's not trustworthy. Because just like right there, all I did was take the top and pull it down, and it just freaking zoomed in on me. So I have to be really careful. I have to really be careful when I'm touching it because it could just be glitchy. Hi, Liam. Good evening. Hi, Michael. It's the YouTube app, not the laptop. Lots of people have the issues. Yeah, I've seen a lot of live streams go awry, but the freaking Zoomy thing is, I can't deal with it because I can't see anything. I couldn't see the chat or anything. Yep, it's Saturday night, and here we are on a Saturday night. My sister and I went uptown to the little general store hut today, and the freaking bar was just packed all the way to the street. It was I was midday, and she was teasing me. She's like, I'll take you up there. But on my other description before the video crapped out, I was like, come keep me out of trouble. Because it was nothing but big old pickup trucks. I don't need any trouble. So here I am, all warm and cozy by the wood stove. And thought I'd come talk to you guys. YouTube does that. Yeah, there's a lot of glitches on there. A lot. What are you guys doing tonight? Just having a nice, calm Saturday? I always lose stuff when I'm talking. How's your cabin build going? My Shed 2 house Eh, it's cute. It's sitting there. It's waiting on insulation and cute paneling to go up. Trying to rest up. Yeah, I've been getting some good rest lately. The first week was a very long week, and some good things came out of it. Kicking back, drinking spiced apple cider. Yum. Yummy. I got a different straw. Yeah, my brother and his woman, it's been a pretty full house, so they got my brother's big tent over here not too far. I can hear him laughing and stuff every once in a while, so they have a big old tent set up over there. Him and his woman are hanging out in there, and there's people in various places. They're starting the timber framing. They've got enough done that they're starting that. And it was cold today. I was the only one freezing. I was just super cold all day. I had to keep my fire going today. Usually I don't keep it going throughout the day, but I did. Liam, pork tenderloin for my Veterans Day. Whole cabin smells wonderful. I bet it does. I bet it does. Yep. None of us would be where we are today if it wasn't for our armed forces. That's for sure. I thank God for how it goes around. And all the good ones willing. Dab. Prod. 35 here in upstate New York. Be in the 20s for the next few days working on firewood. Sounds like work and sounds like fun. Bet it gets super cold up there. I'm going to turn that light down a little bit. It's hurting my eyeballs. What kind of cabin you got, Liam? What's your cabin look like? Upper 502 all next week into the lower 60s. East Texas. A barn style. Neat. I love seeing all the various types of cabins and cottages, and I love it. I love architecture. Fascinates me. Evelyn, I had to run an errand up the mountain yesterday. I posted a short of the snowfall. I didn't want to come home. Up the mountain. I like to go up a mountain. Road. Typo. You roam. 13 by 32 with a 4-foot porch. Nice. Mine's a little one. My home is a 10 by 16. But I do plan on doing something weird with it. Well, I would like to. I'm dreaming about it. I'd like to somehow attach a gazebo, like an old school gazebo to the side of it. Form it all together and make it look like some sort of a little wizard home. It's just my dreamy dream. '50s and '60s next week. That's good weather. It was 50. It was just warm enough so that we could spread some sealant today. Well, my dad and the others worked on it. I didn't. I did some yesterday, but I didn't really do too much today. I had kind of a day where I was off to myself. Hi, Judy. Hi there. Last I knew, you were moving to Lane in Oklahoma. Is that where you are? I am in Connecticut. Nope. I'm in Missouri. Nope, the Oklahoma thing took a different turn. But I definitely made the right turn. You're a quiet woman, aren't you, Judy? If I'm thinking right. Like a hobbit house, that would be cool. Yeah. I want it to be just something special. Yep. Definitely an old school gazebo, though. Maybe one with like a weird point on top. The other live streams that I've done, I've actually been cold. And I am so toasty right now. I feel great. I definitely like this rearranging, Evelyn. You inspired me to rearrange in here. I actually worked on it for hours today. Because I'm really getting tired of not having a dresser. Even back home, I do not have a dresser. It's driving me nuts. Okay, I haven't organized my clothes. Right now, I have them in my big, black, massive suitcase. But I made it work. Liam. I went to basic training in Missouri in the winter. It does get cold. Yeah. Down there where I bought my land in the Ozarks, it's not supposed to get very cold, but when I moved out there, I joked around with the people and I said, watch out, I'm here now. I'm going to bring the winter. And we did, in fact, break records. It was very, very cold last winter. So I'm used to a lot of snow. But here in this part of Missouri, mid-Missouri, where my sister's at, where I'm at right now, doesn't get too snowy. Thank you, Evelyn. Yeah, especially for these little talkie talks, I prefer to be not so far away. I prefer to have something behind me, I guess. I don't feel so, I don't know, so echoey. Ah, well, hope you're happy. Quiet? Suppose so. I don't make my own entries, but I like to comment to people I follow. Judy, I think you're one of the ladies that I believe you helped me get my land. On my regular videos that I post, every one of them, you're in there as quiet woman. But I hope I'm right on this. I hope that's who you were. Yeah, I will never forget that. This straw's a little better. Liam says, I bought land in East Tennessee. The 3 years I've been here, winter wasn't terrible. Liam, I was interested in Tennessee a while ago. I searched out land there and stuff. And what I was searching out is pretty pricey. It's good land. Tennessee is quite beautiful from what I've seen just through a couple people's YouTube channels. I like that country song. It's been stuck in my head lately that, I don't know, some lady sings it. Tennessee orange. Like she's wearing Tennessee orange for the sky. I don't know. He's got blue eyes. He opens the door. Doesn't make her cry. It's a really good song. Should listen to it. It's been stuck in my head. I did pretty good at getting ready this time, but not so much because I like to just do it right when I feel like it. But I definitely need to get like a little stool or something so I feel like I'm not just my head. Plus my leg. My leg hurts. Yes, it became expensive. Yeah, for past 2 years, I follow a group on, which I actually unfollowed the group, but Relocate to Tennessee. It's a group on Facebook. And there was a lot of people complaining on there, like, stay the heck away. This does not go away. We don't need anybody else here. And jacking the prices up. And I don't know. They were, yeah. I saw posts daily from that group. And a lot of people weren't happy with the influx of people to Tennessee. Judy, I've only said hi in the past when I would read your posts. Other than that, I don't believe I've helped. I must have pegged you wrong there. Happy to see you, though. Yeah, that lady she was a widowess, and she emailed me and just said she felt called to arms, so I will never forget her. I don't know who the heck she was, but I won't forget her kindness. You agree, Liam? Yeah, I think those Tennesseans know. Well, obviously, they've probably known the land their whole life, so. But especially since the Cove, a lot of people did influx out of certain states. It kind of changed things, really. It really did. Roaming Ramble. What's behind you is a nice background for your video. I was here one night and you were pointing things out, and the items all have some meaning to you. Yeah. Yeah. These little guys I got at this hardware store the other day, and they're very cute. Almost all my special stuff's at home. Just my jewelry mostly just my jewelry, my special jewelry I brought with me. Boy, it would be nice to live stream on my land, that's for sure. That would be freaking awesome, which that's my plan. The light's blinding me. It's blinding me. Oh, goodness. Remember you asked, Catherine. Yeah, I still can't believe I did that. That's why every video that I make, I put all those people's names on there. I wonder if I put it on the glow light instead of the fluorescent one, it would be different, but we'll see. So, yeah, I figured I would rather just stay here tonight, have some good conversation, instead of getting up there and getting in trouble. Back when you had your sassy little kitty that always got in trouble. Yeah. Yes. Augustus. Augustus Mousetrap McCoy. Yes. Yeah, almost all my little kitties have been relocated between the family. So that's why I said I'm not getting my heart broken anymore. Which my Draco boy, he's with David, and he is my son and his wife spoil him and they love him. Yeah. He's my naughty boy. Yeah, I am a cat lover. I am a cat lover. But I just moved around so much that no. I love that little cabin, but the amount of snakes was a little much. Yeah, it was crazy. And they were water moccasins, that's the thing. You don't want to mess with those. And they would just almost wait by the bank. I would have definitely stayed there for, oh Lord, I would have stayed there for a long time, but my brother's woman and I, she's sweet little woman. But we're both pretty hard-headed, so I was a little too close to the main cabin for my comfort's sake. Chris, hey y'all, it's the mean feller. How are y'all doing? You're not mean if you're being nice. Good evening. Is that silo your living space? I know a guy who made a silo into an off-grid house. It is my living space till all the time I say stuff and then something changes, so I'm pretty much done doing that. But I am open to being here until April. I told my sister and my family after April I'm out. I got to get back home, but I go back every single month to my land. Every month. Like I went back twice already. I got here at the end of September. I went back twice already for 5 days each. And then I am going back the first part of December for 2 weeks. Maybe a little longer. But yeah, it is my living space for now. My brother put me a kick-ass wood stove in here, and so I am really enjoying it in here. Turning a grain bin into a home is freaking awesome. I know somebody here on YouTube that's doing that. Him and his future bride, and I can't wait. See, already my leg is numb. Just, I don't know. I feel awkward when I'm live, and so I'm just, I don't know. I'll get a stool for next time. Yeah, it is kind of more comforting to me, I guess, with this right here. been so far back. Me either. Jason always has amazing ideas. Yeah, Jason's fascinated me for years. I think he had a lot come at him, more than anyone knows, and had to take some time to. I'm excited to see what they do. I just watched their latest video. Yeah, Jason's the reason why I got into my original camper van back in 2020. So I started watching Jason and then the Crockers. Then I started watching his brother. And then it went from there. I just started getting, because at that time I was still relatively new to YouTube at all. And then I started getting other channels on my algorithm and stuff popping up to me. Evelyn, did you go to the most recent YouTube meetup that they had? Because I didn't go to that one. I don't think you were at the one I went to. I'm pretty sure you weren't. Yeah, Jason's helped me in the past, and I'll never forget that. I'll always support him. And his future bride, she's quite a little badass, actually. She's a tough girl. I went to the Mid-America meetup at Lake Tenkiller in Oklahoma. Lake Tenkiller. Oh, I saw something about that. A bunch of videos were popping up. I wouldn't mind going to that. Is that the one where they had the pine tree? No, maybe that was a different one. I might be getting two of them mixed up. Pinecone Fest. So there's was it Pinecone Fest? I can hear my brother and his woman out there laughing. Yeah, some of the family would like me to go to Oklahoma for Christmas, but Mike and Terry from MT Homestead put it on. Pinecone Fest is in Texas. Okay, yeah, I got it mixed up. But I am sure I saw a lot of videos pop up because I subscribe to a lot of those channels. There's a lot of channels that I subscribe to and support them, but I don't watch their videos. My circle is very tiny. Very, very tiny on YouTube. But I'm the kind of person where there's people that can have a vast networking, a whole bunch of friends, but I'm not. I'm more like just a few. So I don't think I watch much about that. I know Mike and Terry are some of the best people on earth. I do know that. Jason's not out that one, I don't think. Yeah. Pinecone Fest is her dad outdoors, which is Rhonda's sister and brother-in-law. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I got them mixed up. Oh, am I clear? Is my stream clear? Okay, good. Yeah, I tried to set my phone up here on that thing and hook onto Timber and Tula Wi-Fi, but it didn't reach out here. And when I'm walking outside, it'll reach all the way to right to the door, the Wi-Fi from up at the house. So I could get that whole copyright-free background music. Because, man, I'd like to have my music on. Crystal clear over here. Awesome. Good. Wonderful. Evelyn. No, they didn't make Pinecone Fest this year, and only Jason came to Mid-America for one day and only stayed about 3 hours. It was a quick trip. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I actually think Jason's a very spiritual person. I think he's an empath. I think he's very sensitive. And in my opinion, I think the reason why he didn't stay was he just wasn't feeling it, which that's the way I am. If I'm not feeling something, I'm not feeling it. So I remember that. Yeah, Evelyn. Yeah, I think he just wasn't feeling it. Which I understand that. Yeah, that's a lot of the reason why I struggle to be around people. I can feel everybody's spirit. I mean, if you're angry, I'm gonna feel your anger. That's just how I've always been. I've always been that way. I think when you're in a bigger crowd of people, though, it's okay because everybody just kind of blasts their spirits all blasting around, and it's a little easier. Because I would definitely do a YouTube meetup again, depending on the right one. Stiver's Homestead, I've followed them for years, and I'd like to meet them, actually. Him and his wifey are very, very, very good people. It was a learning experience for sure. Yeah. Aren't you kind of you like your solitude too, Evelyn? I'm kind of surprised you went to a YouTube meetup. I think that's cute. But I could be wrong. You might be a people person. I could be wrong there. Yes, ma'am, I do. Yeah. Yeah. That's why I've told my family quite a few times, and I'm not miserable by myself. I love being alone, love being on my land. I absolutely love it. Just at certain times when we all go through certain things, we kind of need to, be around, get a little encouragement through hard times. So that's how I started out being here, and now I'm just so thankful. So many awesome things have happened. I'm more solitary. Yeah, you're a mountain woman. I'd say I'm a mountain woman, but the Ozarks mountains just really aren't mountains. I mean, it is mountain land because goodness sakes, my roads that just I drive down it's nothing but rock, and they work so hard. They worked so hard this whole year, and every time they take the blader through there and flatten it, you can't flatten out giant rocks. It is definitely mountain roads. But I think I'll probably end up in another location. I think. This is what I think. I'll never let go of my land. That is my yeah. But I have a feeling I'll do some adventuring to other areas where there is more mountains. Liam, I've always been that way. I'm uncomfortable around large groups. Yeah, yeah, yeah. In my younger years, I spent quite a bit of time out around people and in small towns, and most everybody would come to my home and hang out and everything else. And then I reached a point where it just wasn't me anymore, and everything changed. Evelyn, I think you would love it here. Yeah. Yeah, the first original uh, groups that I started following on there was Bushcraft on YouTube, and then the RV life people. And so I've seen a lot of New Mexico scenery, and yeah. Chris, I grew up in a brick house, lived years in a camper trailer, in a tent, in a sailboat, in a mobile home, and had my own brick house. Yeah. Yeah, I've tried out a lot of different spaces too. Yeah. It's good for you, I think. My walls are so thin on my shed, it's crazy. it's definitely not a it's definitely not my dream home, but it's definitely going to work until I mold a bunch of stuff and form a bunch of stuff around it and make me feel more safe. But honestly, the walls on a shed are so thin, I could push a freaking thumbtack through, like I have. So, none of that crap really mattered as long as you are happy and safe. You mean moving around to different various homes? Yeah, being happy and safe is the main things. It's warm in here. And I like it. Something's been lost again. I want to put something in there in the chat, but I'm afraid I'm going to mess up the laptop, so I won't do it. I am not doing it. But I'm going to stack pillows. Because my legs hurt. Evelyn, that's a necessity. Yeah. Yep. I've said it for quite a few years now. Food, shelter, safety, and love. Good health. I can't say anything. I lose mine all the time. what you lose. Oh, lose stuff? Yeah, I always lose this. This is my freaking awesome. I am so attached to these. I've had them for years, or lighter leashes. So no matter what I'm wearing, I always have it on me somewhere. And it's my lighter leash. But when I don't have on, like right now, I'm not wearing my blue jeans, so I can't put it in my belt loop. Oh yeah. Yeah. Mine's always attached to me somewhere. I need to get one of them longer ones for my fire. Is what I need. My sister's so cute. Because she's always getting stuff delivered here for the project. So I have I'm looking at right now, like a freaking mountain of boxes. I'm not gonna have any problem starting my fires. And she's so cute. She takes so much joy, and she's like, I got boxes for you. I love my sister. She gets super hyper and super loud. I knew she was here this morning because she was freaking so loud and just loving on my brother's dog. She hasn't scared me in a month or two, but she likes to come up and just scare you. Plenty of kindling, yeah. Yeah, I was walking back from the house up here into here, and I thought, don't get too used to it. And then it's a little harder when you don't have all these boxes. And then I thought, well, I can start saving when I get back home. I can start saving all my food boxes and stuff, just everything and anything. Dee. Hello, this is Dee Dee from Tennessee. I was wondering when you're going to do a video of your cabin and show us all about it. Yeah, I was thinking about that recently. I will. Nice that you're here. Yeah, I don't even think I've shared a picture of it. Have I? Better not hear me swallow. The room you're in now, are they going to convert it into one of the guest rooms? No, this is going to be the bar. The school, the mayor is a complete freaking sweetheart. She stopped up here the second week or so. But we're too close to the school, so she could not get a liquor license, which freaking sucks. But we found a way around it. So this is going to be the bar. It's going to be awesome. But you're on to the plan there, Evelyn, because she's going to do little tiny guest cabins. This is a longer term because she's got 5 acres here. So little guest cabin things. But it takes a while. It's going to take a while for it to be, you know how it works. You got to pay off and then it's straight income. So there's going to be a little stretch there. I need a stool. Yeah, this will be the bar. The home will be the bride's area. The garage is going to be the groom's area. You know, their get ready area and stuff. Dee Dee, did you decorate that behind you? That looks awesome. I watch all your videos. You're such a good decorator. I love the vintage touch and the girly touch that you seem to put on everything. Thank you. Come from a long line of decorators. I joke around that it's a form of witchcraft. Everything has its place. Maybe witchcraft was the wrong word there, but I think you get my drift. Liam, I haven't put up pictures of my land. Yeah, I don't know. I thought I did share a picture of my cottage, but I guess I probably didn't. I thought I did. Usually when it was tough there for a while, so that just wasn't anything I cared to do, but for a while I wasn't sure if I wanted to even keep it. And then once I set my mind to it, I think I've had it since June, I think. Before that, I was in my pop-up camper, which now is storage. Makes it darn good storage, too. I told my son he should come out, and he was making fun of the camper. He's like, it's probably garbage. He wants a nice truck and truck bed camper is what he wants. It blinded me. Let me see what other settings are on here. What's that do? Oh, it's yellow. Not quite as bright, though. Gonna have to adjust to it, though. It's bright. It's just a different kind of bright. So it's on the glowy one now. My eyes are swimming. Chris, I hope you all have a wonderful night and happy Veterans Day. I am going to sleep. Sleep good. You're not someone that ever comments on my videos, so you must be a new guy. You sleep good. Dee Dee, I have a home built in 1900, although I love it. It needs a whole lot of work. I would just like to build me a small cabin on the land that I have. Yeah, old houses are awesome. Very awesome. I grew up in big farmhouses because there was 5 of us kids and at one point 9 of us because my parents were foster parents. I think that's less bright on me than the glowy light. Build me a small cabin on the land that I have. How much land you got? Roaming ramble. When you have time, if the light will go higher and then tilt down on you, it might keep it out of your eyes. I wish I could show you what it is. I got this at the Salvation Army. And it's see it? It's broke. Like it doesn't work right. But you know what? It does work. So I am blinded. There we go. I turned it to the side, so you gave me a great idea. I couldn't tilt it down, but I turned it that way because it is quite bright. And actually, the glowy light hurts me even more. I'll get all this stuff in time, but my budget's always super low, so it is what it is, and I make it work. Have to. Hose clamp might hold the extension up. Hey. Is that one of them silver things with a little knob on the side? Because I think my vehicle needs one of those on the exhaust. It is 3 acres. Goodness. Get that cabin built. Do it. If that's what you want to do. That's my new thing. I do love old homes. I have an affinity for them. But I've got accustomed to small spaces, and that's what I prefer now. We always had an upstairs. "52 minutes. I feel like there's something I could sit on. Watched a lot of people on YouTube build their cabins. I think anything's possible. As Jason Crocker here on YouTube says, if you want it bad enough, anything's possible. You guys believe that? Liam, takes time to get a shed to cabin done. Heck yeah, it does. Yeah, I really liked your words there. All the stuff that you started out. Now it's your little home. I think about my insulation almost daily now. And I need to repair my steps. I need a better little porch because I'm always trucking in dirt and stuff. I need insulation and walls. I do not need any form of electrical outlets, any of that garbage, because that's not a way that I'm going to live there on my land. Maybe I will somewhere else. I don't know. I can't say that I won't, but it's just going to be very simple. Yep, sure do believe it. Yeah, Evelyn. Yeah. Bible says if you have a tiny little bit of faith, you can move mountains. So I believe that there's a lot of things in my life that I just don't want bad enough, or I would have them, and that's the truth. It's just a fact. I don't want them bad enough. But I don't need to be thinking on that right now. Especially if you live in it while building. Heck yeah, that's what I'm doing. And I already freaking decorated the whole entire thing, packed full of. Someone recently suggested that I do one wall at a time, which was a brilliant suggestion because then I can just take all my stuff off one wall and do it, so on and so forth. And mine has like a barn doors on it. First, I couldn't stand it. And now I've grown rather fond of them now. Well, when you get done at your sister's house, then you will be a professional. Maybe next summer you can come and spend a week and help me and give me some ideas. Maybe sometime I can come visit you. Maybe. Depends on a lot of things, and it could happen. And you know what? I like what you said, because my son was actually just talking to me today about what he's learning from my brother, and he would love to be, let's see, what did he say, a contractor. He's learning, and I am learning too. It was so cute. He was practicing on the Morden tennis and Morden, tenon and mortise. Dee Dee, you live in Tennessee, huh? You live in the country? Even less brighter. It rained every day when I started mine, and it was an experience. I bet. But there was times when you thought you couldn't take something anymore. Those are the best times to learn stuff, I guess. Like my view on my land, it holds me. No matter what's going on, I just literally look out. It's all right. Oh, I'm starting fires over here. It's not okay. It's not okay. We're triple stacking the pillows here, so. Hi, Pixie. How are you? Happy Saturday. That's better. Much better. Sitting on 3 pillows. How are you tonight? How are you doing? I'm just sitting here talking. Just ate a bunch of pot full of cayenne pepper. Yeah, that'll clear out your skeleton, your head. I like it. I like stuff hot. I like hot stuff, like a hot. All right, I'm giving up on this. They're too squishy. And it's not working. I'll keep complaining about it until I get it. Little stool in here. Good cleanse, detox, get the circulation moving good. Yeah. Yeah. My newest thing lately is my sister's husband got some curry that he put on pork steaks. So I've been putting on everything, even eggs. It's good. Yeah. I see a guy, Matthew Posa. I think that's how he would say his name. One of the most freaking awesome channels on YouTube. He does bushcraft videos and he doesn't put them out often. Matthew Posa. They're like 3 hours something. It's him and his dogs, and he goes out, way out, and it's crazy. And he did a chicken, and I mean, he dumped like, I swear it was like almost a bottle, and but it looked good. Dee Dee, I live with my daughter now because it's close to my work, but I'm 56, single, mother, and my children are grown. I live with my daughter now. Do you have your own little, and I'm sure you have your own little space where you're all tucked in. Yeah, my sons are grown too, and it's quite a weird place in your life when you're, yeah. Liam, no, I enjoyed it. Just had to wait longer to get things done. I installed rain gutters, but it's not easy when raining. No, I bet not. You know, I have a little gutter system set up on my pop-up, but I do not have a gutter set up on my cabin right now. I have not. When I go back to my land next time, I am going to hopefully be able to talk to my neighbor Brian. I hope so. And he's like the best at all that kind of stuff. So he's the one where my piggy ended up, Andorra. Because I might need a little help with my gutter system. I mean, ramble. Bring a block in and use a pillow on it for a freaking stool. I have one right over there. You're right. You're just full of good ideas. Let me grab one real quick. Great idea. I wonder if I could use this. This might work. And if I bust it, I'm going to be upset. It's breaking. It's breaking. I would use a wood block, but it's not going to work. There's definitely a block out there, though. I need a beanbag. It's a good hurt. Yeah. Yeah, it's beneficial. Those are the best kind of hurts. Beanbag. Yeah, I haven't even freaking seen a beanbag in so long. So long. Get a pee bucket and flip it. It's got pee in it. I can't flip it. Oh, shoot. Oh, goodness sakes. Oh, man. Oh, goodness sakes. Yeah, I've gotten pretty used to peeing in a freaking bucket. That's for sure. But at least I got me a nice little Harbor Freight one now. Yeah, this is probably gonna bust, and it's vintage. Oh, my log. I actually might need to put a little log on there as well. Oh, there's a blinding again. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna put a cookie in there. I'll show you a cookie. These are the cookies my dad's been making for me. So, but right now we not got to the Amish yet because everybody's been so busy. My dad is so cute. He always makes sure I have something to burn. But it's wet, so but I've got the fire and so much coals in there, so it works. But I gotta put more on there real quick because I don't want to be cold. Actually, I think I need 2 in there. I'm gonna try this one. This one's sturdier. This one is it's so neat. I got this vintage. It's got my. I don't want to break it. It's got all my special jewelry in there. Hopefully, this won't be too. I just don't want to show all of every. There we go. That's better. It's actually not too bad. The only thing I did with moving this back here was just literally pull it straight back. So I didn't want to move the laptop because I'm afraid it's going to be glitchy. The laptop's in the same spot, everything. Liam, that's mandatory. Living in a shed. Get a bucket. Yeah. Yeah, I have a really nice outhouse as well, but I don't use it. I honestly just don't use it. When there was someone on my land with me, then I did, but I don't anymore. Now, what the heck? Oh, whoa. Got a little bumpy there. Yeah, Liam, I can't wait to get the walls up. Paneling that I wanted, which my son laughed at me. I don't know if they still have it, like at a Lowe's or whatever. It's got like deer on it. They have ducks. I don't know if they still have it. It's just super thin, like 70s paneling, that type of paneling. But it's white. That's what I would like to have on my walls. But I would love to have some vintage paneling, some actual vintage printed paneling. Because back then they were pretty creative. They have like, like Bob Ross type scenery scenes. What you got on your walls? Start the flame up there. You guys hear the train? It's very beautiful. I'm not going to hear that where I live down there. Packy pack noises. I am not packing a cigarette. I'm not doing that. Hi, Chandler. Hi there. Got that same character construction zone sign. Yeah, I just got that. It makes me happy. I got at the Dollar Tree is where I got that. And then I got my sons and we got swords. Swords and shields with dragons on them. Evelyn, is that your train or mine? You have a train too? The thing only goes through at night, which is, I love it. It's very haunting. Yeah, Chandler, that's where I got mine. I haven't been to the Dollar Tree in so long. Of course, it's $1.25 now, which is all right. It's a pretty neat sign. Liam, I built a full bathroom. I got shipped up from an older building. Ooh, that's neat. Yeah, I got a little bathroom area, but I don't need to say I need some help to get my bathtub in. I have a cute vintage bathtub, but because it's not actually that heavy, I can get it in myself, but I have not got my bathtub in there yet. Because what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take right through the floor, and so then my water will just go right out underneath the cabin, straight outside. Because I am going to have my bathtub. I can't have my 60-gallon baths, of course, but maybe one day. Maybe one day. Because I am a bath lover. I'd never take a shower for the rest of my life. I like my baths. You got a train too, Pixie? I seen a Union Pacific train going through Otterville earlier today when I was running uptown. Our truck is a block away. Yeah, I only ever hear this one at night, and it's very, very, I don't know, I like it. Because I'm not going to hear that at home. I'm not. Now it's going to get really warm in here because they're starting to catch. The cookies are starting to catch. Well, thanks to Roaming Ramble for the freaking stool idea because it led me to this, and it's very comfortable, shockingly. Because there's a handle on it, but the handle's not affecting me any, so it's working. I just don't like sitting there and it just... This leg right here is hurting. Dee Dee, I grew up listening to a train behind our home in Nashville. Nashville, Tennessee. Not ashamed of what I'm doing. I don't know. Just not going to do it right in front of there. Those trucks are about 300 yards away. It's closed down. They may open it again. What do you mean? From you? From me? Our track runs north out of El Paso and runs through the mountains. The glorious freaking mountains. Fly in here. Hi, Mamba. I hope you had a good streaming. Mercedes bunked in early after a good Saturday off. Hi, my son. I am having a good streaming. This is the best one yet. I am very comfy. Really, really hope I see you tomorrow. Oh my gosh, you're the first person I have seen drink a beer out of a straw. When I drink exactly with a straw, I haven't had a drink or a beer in over 5 years. You drink with a straw too? Yeah, I never really was too much of a beer drinker. So a couple of years I started drinking the beers and I drink them with a straw. My David. Dee I went 12 years until I went to a meetup in 2021. I went about 12 years without drinking just because I just didn't want to. And I had quite a bit. It was actually the first time in my entire life that I ever blacked out. And I did. I literally blacked out. Which is weird because when I laid down, I wasn't feeling like I was drinking. It was weird. A few more and you'll be. Yeah, I take a long time to drink. Like this one's not even half. And it's been 1 hour and 17 minutes. I'm a slow drinker. Well, I can't say that. It depends who I'm. It depends. Roaming ramble. At my age, I couldn't sit like you were long at all, out with big cramps that would last days. Yeah, my leg was hurting. I was sitting on, if I don't sit on my legs, it's pretty much cuts me off. You don't want them crampies. From me. Okay, Liam. Yeah. I am going to try to get Elijah and take him to see Jaden or to hang out with Landon. That would be awesome. And you know what, David? He had the best day today. I opened up the garage this evening and he was in there singing and smiled at me. He was having a very, very good day. I think he's adjusting much better. He had a good day. He built a really neat, he's really skilled in this. I'm noticing it right off the bat. He built a neat little shelf for his little cubby hole, and it was perfect. I don't really go up there and hang out with him at night because I'm pretty sure him and Rodney hang out and stuff, and I want to kind of give him his space. But I did tell him I'd never leave your side if but I don't want to irritate him. Roaming ramble. Drink with a straw is fine. Drinking with a funnel, that may be a problem. Wait a minute, but is a straw, does this make me appear bad or something? I just don't like, I just drink with a straw. Even water, I prefer to drink water with a straw, everything. Yeah, no funnels here. That gave me a lot of peace. He wants to make a life out of what he told me. Yeah, I've been feeling his peace coming from his little woodworking down there. I've kept my distance, the past few days, but he's being very, very receptive to me. And I'm glad that gave you peace. Yeah, it was a very good day. Very good day. Yep, he was singing and he smiled at me. It was food restock day today up there at the main house. Everything's full up. Pixie, that's the only way I could drink beer when I did was with a straw. It made me less bloated. Well, to be honest with you, the past couple of years I discovered my personal favorite mix is the Fireballs and the Natural Light. Yeah, I think probably in terms of what I prefer to do, six of these little short buddies and 5 of these. And then I'm done. If it's a special night or something. My sister and I have plans to, well, David, that'd be kind of weird, but I guess maybe something too as well. But we have plans for my family to go up there to the little local tavern at some point during this project and just have some fun. It's been it's been so many years since my sister and I have had drinks together. It's been 10 years, 14 years. It's been a very long time. We were just talking about today because I told her, I was like, I get kind of anxious. I'm having a beer, but it makes you look bad. Well, I'm slipping. But it's just a beer. So it's not too big of a deal. No fellow straw drinker here. Fire's getting warmed back up again now that I fed it. The flames are starting to get up there. I put some smaller stuff in there with the chunks. I've got a system now. David, are you in here? Did you hear me drinking? David. Mercedes and I watched the movie Elemental, and it was such a good movie. You will have to look at the cover picture. It is me and her. I surely will. Yeah, I saw that theme, like in the Facebook Messenger chats. The Elemental theme. I think Charlotte made the T&T, Timber and Tula Hardworking Bitches chat that she made for us here. I think that's the one she used. I'll have to check that out. I see a lot of little anime peoples that remind me of you and her constantly. Once I started seeing them, now I see them all the time. Dee Dee, I am so happy that you're getting to spend time with your family. That is awesome. Oh, my Lord, it is. It's been a very, very long time. Very long time. I think we're all learning a lot, and I think that this will forever change my family in the best ways. Not much is easy, especially the good stuff, but it is wonderful. Well, my son lives about a half hour from where I am right here. So, in his first home that he bought at 23, and I'm proud mama. Very proud mama. And honestly, homes around here are no joke. I told my sister, for what she bought here and stuff down there where I am in the Ozarks, she could have got. I told her a little bit of what she could have got. It's just weird how do you go to different areas and different price ranges and things. Right. Pixie, do you think it's true when they say if you drink alcohol with a straw, it makes you buzz more? I still don't have an answer to that. Well, I went so long without drinking, actually, for the past couple of years. But I'd say if you just take your can up and drink just as big of a drink, it'd be the same. I'm a sipper, so. But I don't like to drink straight beer. I just do not enjoy that. I like to have a little bit of something a little special to go with it. So I kind of sip on one and then sip on the other is what I do. I never drink alone. A couple times I've had a beer alone, but I'm not alone right now, I guess. Drinking with a straw is perfectly fine. It's just I never seen that except for myself. I did enjoy drinking. I wish I could drink occasionally, and that's not a sin, but being a drunkard is. My sister and I just talked about that today on the way back from the hut. She said that my dad told a story about someone we grew up with in the church, and I would have never thought he would drink anything at all, ever. But I guess he said, there's nothing wrong with having beer, you're just not supposed to get drunk. Which, I mean, I'm going to get drunk at some points. Like, if my siblings and I go to the bar and stuff, I'm going to get drunk. But, yeah, being a drunkard is not right. It's not ever going to be a good thing. If I start to feel myself get a little too much, that's when I say no. I don't like that feeling of not being in control. And I was kind of getting to that point, so I had to quit. I come from a family of alcoholics. Good call on it. Good listening to what's right. Yeah. Yeah, I come from, like, my mom and dad never drank, never smoked any of that stuff. That's not how I was raised up. None of my siblings are, yeah, I don't come from that. So that I can imagine that struggle. You kind of have the rug pulled out from me before you ever really get started. Roaming ramble. I never drink alone either, so long as I have two handies. Well, I don't like wine. Wine makes me feel just tired and have a headache. I'm not really a wine person. I'm more like a sit by the fire and have my coffee person. But, however, I wouldn't mind collecting antique alcohol. I did it before, but when you spend time with a severe alcoholic, that antique alcohol stash is not going to last long. Because someone gifted me a crap load of very old and very good liquor, and it didn't last long. But I wouldn't mind having some just, on a shelf, and then use it accordingly. Bible warns to stay away from strong drink, but there are lines to everything. Everybody has some sort of an addiction. There's not a human being on earth that doesn't. I don't care if it's a Christian wife that's addicted to scrapbooking and spends too much money on it. Everybody has an addiction. So I definitely do not focus too much on one thing or the other unless it's somebody that I am living with and it affects my life or those that I love. Pixie, wine and sake was my favorite. I kind of liked it too much at times, so I chose to quit. Yeah. DD Fireball was one of my favorites too. Sometimes you just need to sit down and enjoy yourself. Yeah, that's what like I said on my last time, I can't, if I'm going to do a live stream every other night or something, obviously, but yeah, for me, it's quite a thing for me to get on here. And like I said last time, I am looking at the chat. I'm not looking over here. I actually need to at least see. It's been an hour and 31 minutes, and I've trained my eye to look at the hour and 31 and not the people to see the number who's in here because I don't want to see the number that's in here because then it'll make me too self-aware and I'll get uncomfy. You do not smoke crack. Oh. Okay. Oh, goodness sakes. Yeah, Evelyn. He got me. Oh, shoot. Now I'm going to start freaking coughing. My sons have, they say smoker's cough all the time, which actually my sister's daughter said that she has a friend that's very young, doesn't smoke. Every time she laughs, she coughs. And my sons and I have been at a war for years because I cannot really laugh without coughing. You're going to make me cough, David. Yeah. It's about to roll down, saying as how I'm thinking about it every day. Literally every day. You know what's funny? It's only going to be about 4 days of me shutting myself away. And it'd be over. No more Siggy Sigs. Pretty bad when you don't do something when there's just a short time of suffering. I'm never going to forget that. Love you. Have a great stream. And don't worry about it. If you keep the idea close, you'll be fine. Yeah. Yeah, I'm literally just about there, David. I'm just about there. But me switching from the ciggies to the vape is just BS because I have never actually coughed so much or had such trouble breathing in my life. I think vapes is way worse than what I'm doing now. So thank you for that. And I love you. Yeah, the vape. I don't know, just even common sense wise, it seems like it's just like, I don't know. Yeah. I tried. Yeah, and I'm so proud of you. Quitting them cigs and the vapes. You quit both of them. And I remember you telling me, Mom, Everybody thinks it was nothing for me, but I suffered. I just didn't say anything. No, I'll never forget that. I've thought about that so many times. So many times I've thought about that. And you know what? That's honorable. When you're suffering and you don't make others miserable. Evelyn sent me into an asthma attack. Yeah, I like the idea of vapes, but my youngest son Elijah, he vaped hard from the time he was, I'll say 15 or 16. And his cough, he has a terrible, terrible cough. Terrible. He doesn't vape anymore, but I'm not somebody that, I don't like vapes. I think they're neat and everything, but I just think they're way worse than old fashioned. I feel like the Lord gave us tobacco for a purpose, and we are the ones that went and sprayed it with all this chemical crap, and Marlboros have all that crap in them. Personally, what I smoke is, I roll my own. There's a little bit of a difference, but it's still all not good. But yeah. David, it is the key. If you can channel the suffering, you can do anything. Good night, Mama. Love you, my son. If you can channel the suffering, you can do anything. You think about what you're suffering for, right? Gives you strength. You got it with the key. So much love. Now I feel bad. Pixie, vaping is just as hard to quit. I vaped for almost 5 years and really struggled with that one. I finally did it. Yeah. I think anything that you're consistently doing, the hand motion and like with mine, I take this thing and a lot of people that do this, they'll roll up packs and stuff. I don't do that. I roll them singularly, unless I'm going somewhere or something. So just the habit of, because obviously I have ADHD, a lot of us do, just something to do is hard. Yeah, there's a train. I buy mine from an Indian reservation. No pesticides or fertilizer, but I am working on quitting as well. Evelyn, I'm actually a big supporter of tobacco. Like what you're saying, where it is grown, I'm all for it. I am literally all for supporting tobacco. I believe God gave it to us. Like, what are the purposes of tobacco? He gave it to us for a reason, The Bible says every green herb bearing its own seed is good for mankind, Same with marijuana. My youngest son told me years ago. We messed with the genetics of weed. So there's a lot of things that man has messed up, but God gave us for our well-being, for our health. So I think natural tobacco is good. Hugh Rome. I wonder if Amish grow tobacco. I don't think they do. Yeah, I definitely support natural tobacco. Getting the weedy weed the way it was originally, it's impossible now. I've smoked since I was 12. Like my son said, you want to do something, you'll do it. Evelyn, I think God put a cure for everything on earth. We just haven't figured out how to use it all yet. I agree completely. Yeah, this lady from a land close to mine, I don't hang out with her or anything, but I follow all of her posts. And I'm pretty fascinated by all the stuff that's growing around my land for its natural uses. My train is going by now. We're all on train tonight. Oh, I'm just thankful. Thankful I started doing this because, when I get off here, I'll probably head up to the house and I didn't eat supper because I don't want to eat before I do this, but eat me some food, feed the fire a little more, and then go to sleep less lonely. Which, 1:41, I probably should get the heck off here soon. Which last time I wasted my fireball. This isn't even half gone. Hi, Chris. Hi there. I remember you. Evelyn, what are your plans for Thanksgiving? My son's wifey said she's going to be doing a roast and a whole bunch of other stuff if they don't come up here, but my sister's having Thanksgiving here. Some of my family from Oklahoma, my other sister, Gracie, she's coming from Oklahoma. Thanksgiving is my favorite. I heard about a book called The Lost Ways that tells a lot of that kind of stuff. We're getting one soon, the book. Hey, you, Rome, let me know. Let me know about that. I try not to take anything, we're believers, but I try not to take anything, too far, like trying to justify, habits and certain things that I do. But I also think that there's some things I have that I know that I just believe. So things are just better natural. Us man have really messed with the genetics of what was naturally growing on this earth to help us and keep us healthy. So there's just so much there. Here, sure. Awesome. I'm glad you are getting to spend time with the kiddos. Yeah, just over the past couple of days, the plans are formulating even more. My sister doesn't care for Thanksgiving too much. She makes jokes about it. She's a Christmas girl. So, but I'm a Thanksgiving. I just told my dad I think Thanksgiving is the absolute best holiday there is. Because of the religion I grew up in, we were never allowed to celebrate Christmas our entire childhood, never. But we always had a wonderful meal on Christmas, wonderful, good family time, wonderful meals, lots of board games, but no presents, no tree, no nothing, no decorations for Christmas, except snowmen. So my sister she's obsessed with Christmas, and she's turned it into something beautiful, and now my mom and my dad love it, and that's her thing. It's going to be a good day. Pixie, GMO is taking over, sadly. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah. I saw something on Facebook a while back that said it would take so many amount of carrots to give you the nutrients that carrots that our grandparents grew in their garden. It's crazy. Let's just say 30 carrots. See, you go to the store and you're thinking you're getting some sort of a healthy carrot. No, you're not. There's not much left in there. You roam. Granny used to keep a bottle of whiskey for medicinal use. I think cannabis is kind of like that too nowadays. I don't have any though. Yeah, you roam. One of the older guys that used to come to my family's farm in Jacksonville all the time, he had a bottle of Jack Daniels with a crap load of garlic in it. And when he started to get sick, he'd just take a shot or two. But he was a World War whatever veteran. And he was just, man, I love that guy. Herschel. I loved him. But, he was, into the word every day. And he had that whiskey. The old Jack Daniels. Evelyn Newman. Thanksgiving is my favorite as well. I wish I could smoke it, but it's all purple haze. Oh, shoot. Oh, I make jokes all the time about the names of it. Yeah, I'd like to have some of that old fashioned brick, the old bricky smoky. Yeah, just in the past 20 years, things have changed so drastically. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm more of like a half idiot, actually. TD, I do not see one thing wrong with smoking. It's a weedy weed. I wish I could smoke it, but nowadays... Oh, I thought Evelyn said that. Sorry, I thought Evelyn said that. Thanksgiving is my favorite as well, Evelyn. But instead of killing myself cooking for 3 days, we are making our favorite dishes throughout the month. Hey, that's a good idea. Yeah. Then you get to really enjoy it. Yeah, without my mom, she's in Oklahoma. Without her here doing what she's always done, it's Thanksgivings are a lot different. Because the cove did almost, it did almost end my mother. So since then, things are not the same in the family. When she got so sick, I was actually the only one of all 5 of us kids that didn't go to Oklahoma. And I kept up through family chat and everything. Daily, all day. But my little brother told her, "You're not going back. You're coming here, and I'm gonna take care of you for the rest of your life." So Thanksgivings aren't the same without the mama here. That's for sure. Well, I'm probably gonna head out of here pretty shortly. Looks like I'll waste even more than I did last time. Or not. A few more minutes here. I like turkey. I think I'd probably I'd like a smoked turkey. At some point, I would like for someone to smoke a turkey. I think that would be tastier than the traditional, way of how I've always ate it. But I'm a ham person. I'm hungry for some ham. Purple haze, ice cream cake, rainbow pebbles. 1 hour and 49 minutes. I think I made it about a couple hours last time. But it goes really fast because good conversation goes fast. Hey, actually, I could have leaned back with that too as well. The pillow on my back. Evelyn, you are doing awesome. I am so proud of you. I'm so thankful for you. I believe you were the first person in my first stream. I'm so thankful for every one of my friendy friends. It feels weird just to even call anybody my friend. I'm being honest. I have not had friends. I have not had friends since I left South Dakota in 2009. I had a lot of lady friends. I had a lot of friends. A lot of friends. But not in a long time. Pixie, well, thanks for the live. You're a natural at it. Keep it up. Thanks, Pixie. Thank you. Thanks for talking. You're wrong. We all need to have on hand some heirloom seeds for vegetables. Yes, we do. I've got a lot of seeds right now back on my land. A lot. My mom gave me a lot. What I want and what my heart desires and what I talked about for a long time this year is I want to have a little pumpkin farm. I researched it. There's not many pumpkin farms. I found I flower farm and pumpkin farm. Okay, I researched. I just put it in YouTube. I'm obsessed with dried flowers. I experimented this year with drying flowers, and I learned a lot. I have a lot of dried. Some things I don't even know what they are right now, hanging in my cottage, and they're beautiful. So flower farm, pumpkin farm, but it takes a lot of water. Not so much for wildflowers, but certain flowers and pumpkins. So it's not something I am able to do right now, but I have been obsessed with pumpkins for a very, very long time. And I'm really into dried flowers. So I have a lot of seeds. And I'm hoping I can do a lot more than I did. My garden failed this year. I did get really good onions. I got a little bit of potatoes, some garlic. My pole beans got weed eaten on accident, so those didn't make it. My chives didn't make it. I'm forgetting a lot of stuff, but I learned a lot. My tomatoes, I got like 3 tomatoes from like 12 plants. So, Chris, I need federal legalization. I live in a state where I can, but I have a job where I can't. Yeah. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Yeah. Girl, I'll always be here. Love you, lady. I see you, and I see you all the time in other people's lives, just being a loving woman. A loving, praying, good woman. That's the kind of support everybody needs. Just people accept you for who you are, not sit there and stare at you and hate your face and despise you, and just be loved, be accepted, be understood. Help other people feel like they're not alone. Everybody's weird in some way. I think I'm probably going to head out of here because I need some foodie food. I'm hungry. I got to get up to the house and choose from the smorgasbord of food up there because it's total restock. Between my sister and my brother's woman, they make sure everything is completely stocked up. And everybody was busy this week, so we still had a crap load, but we didn't have all the good stuff. Like they got all sorts of pies and all sorts of stuff. God bless everyone and good night. God night, good night. Good night, Jerome. Good night, my brother. Well, I'm going to head out of here. I'm going to do this in the stream. Love you. Thanks for being my comfort and my friend tonight. And thanks for keeping me out of trouble.